Hi guys, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is a look-in at the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energy. Now I'm going to do them both together to save some time. I've pulled a Rumi card for each of the polarities, so one for the masculine, one for the feminine. This is also a reading about getting into balance with your masculine and feminine. So although, yes, we are looking at the masculine and feminine being separate, we're also looking at how to balance the masculine and the feminine. So let's have a look. The highest good of all. So the masculine got number 27. Yeah, he got the angel Rasbar. Yeah, that's 9. That's endings of cycles. That's completion. That's seclusion. The divine masculine might be pulling himself back. Now with the angel Rasbar, it's talking about responsibilities that the divine masculine might have. It's talking about a maturation. It's talking about spirit putting divine masculine in line with his higher purpose, with his divine destiny. He's getting the divine masculine to look at life in a much more spiritual fashion. So let's have a look at that energy. Okay, so we have the Devil card, the Ten of Swords. We have some definite endings here. And then the Knight of Pentacles, which is this forward movement that is towards more responsibility. This is towards looking at the details, making sure that everything's in line. Let's have a look at what may be distracting the divine masculine. Death. And what may be helping the divine masculine is the Nine of Pentacles. So we have a definite ending, a completion of one cycle and beginning of another. Underneath the deck we have the King of Cups. So the divine masculine may be seeking help, or maybe looking at the situation in a more spiritual way with the King of Cups. Following their intuition, there's some kind of spiritual destiny that we have here, but it involves an escape or a release from something. Now this may not be a relationship, it may be an addiction, it may be an obsession, it may be some kind of bondage, some kind of chains that the divine masculine feels that is restricting them at this time. Yeah, we also have the Ten of Swords, and it could be that it's got to a point where they've kind of been so focused on work that they haven't seen this energy kind of come in. It's almost like spirit has been trying to get divine masculine's attention, but I feel like with these cards they've had to kind of amp it up a little bit, amp up the situation in terms of the ending, in terms of, oh my god, did that person really just do that to me again? But I feel like now, as the divine masculine's taking the swords out, he's kind of realizing, sorry, I got to get used to this camera, how many swords he might have missed, how many swords he might have missed being placed into his back because he was focused on his stability, because he was focused on responsibility or growth. There can be an ending to a situation. This could be like the final straw with the Ten of Swords. This is about Gemini. It's also here allowing old cycles to kind of end. And in this Death card here, we have him riding towards the Pope, riding towards the Hierophant. So we have Scorpio energy, which is about death and rebirth, changes, allowing the old to transform into the new. Yeah. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So the divine masculine may be looking at his stability, or their stability, sorry, as a single person. They may have changed the goals slightly because their long-term goals may have changed. They may be working on their health. They may be working on their physique, but there's this sense of maybe it's about starting up their own business, starting up their own company in some way, wanting freedom. I kind of see with this Nine of Pentacles though, there's this kind of energy where somebody's in a relationship but wants to get out of a relationship, but then they're fearing being out of a relationship because they may have this longing or this urge to be in a relationship. And I feel like for a lot of them with the Devil card here, it's literally because it's something that they've become accustomed to. In the same way, like you get accustomed to all the bills getting paid or certain things that you like. So it's like the Devil is about the material things in life that are holding us down into a situation, the 3D things. However, with this card from the Rumi, I'm feeling like the path is being led much more spiritually, much more creatively, much more, it's like Divine Masculine is following the signs here. And it may have not made sense in the 3D, and that's where Spirit may have had to push a situation to an end in here. Or this is mentally getting to the end of your tether, like I've had enough, I can't put up with this no more. There's a sense of almost just needing to lie down and to just recover. But like, it's almost their way of lying down is by working extra hard. It's almost like they're trying to get over a situation, and in order to do that, they're working on either their health, their self really hard here. Maybe the Divine Masculine wants this change where they come out and they're like, look, I also feel like they're looking for peace here with this White Rose as well. They're looking for a sense of peace. Now, let me have a look at what the Divine Feminine's saying. She has 23 from the Rumi Oracle, and it's Star Mother Arrakis. Now, it's saying that despite how dark the Divine Feminine's life may be right now, it's saying that even in the darkness of space, it's saying that we are still connected to the I Am, to the cosmic consciousness, to the God within. And in some senses, the Divine Feminine is finding her God within. Yeah, she's finding that even through the darkness, she is able to connect to that light. Yeah. Let's see what the Divine Feminine's saying. Ten of Cups. Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. What is distracting the Divine Feminine? Oof, Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. Now, what we see here underneath the deck is the World in reverse. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is still going through a tricky situation here. The Divine Feminine hasn't felt that victory yet. May still be in this darkness, but finding the light is what I'm hearing. Also feeling like there's a lot of karmic interference with this card. There's a lot of karmic cycles that have not quite completed or not quite finished out for the Divine Feminine yet. Now, what I'm also getting here is that the Divine Feminine, above all else, is looking at bliss, at fun, at family. But there it seems to be, the distraction seems to be family here, ancestors, stability, finances could seriously be a problem here as well. Issues around children, issues around stability. And now the difference I'm seeing here We also have 2 10s here for the Divine Feminine and a 9. So they're both going through this cycle of endings. Now, the Divine Feminine also, I'm seeing, wants something more stable, wants something that is more of a partnership, yeah, wants something that is more solid, wants this celebration. However, the Divine Masculine still may be in this stage where they're kind of just getting used to these changes with the Death card here as well. They're just trying to get used to these changes. Now, I'm also seeing with the Divine Feminine, she wants stability, very much so. This could be a change of residence. This could be wanting a stronger partnership. This could be wanting some kind of stronger level of job, but also wanting this fulfillment, yeah? So there may be this kind of polarity between responsibility as well as the Divine Masculine. So there is that polarity between responsibility and wanting their fulfillment. Now, I feel like the Divine Feminine is having an easier time moving towards that fulfillment. She's moving with her emotions with this 9 and 10 here. Now, what I'm also seeing with this 3 of Pentacles here is that it's almost like wanting to... I'm seeing here as well that the Divine Feminine may be going through this darkness, but we have people here that recognize this darkness, that can see what she's going through or see what they are going through, and wanting to come in, wanting to provide some kind of support or some kind of stability here, yeah? I'm also feeling here there may be some kind of third party situation that may be getting in the way for the Divine Feminine here. I also feel like the Divine Feminine is kind of almost wanting that wish with the 9 of Cups, yeah? But also feeling like it might not be coming as well. But I feel like with this 3 of Pentacles, somebody comes in. Now, let's have a look. I'm going to clarify. Eight of Pentacles. This is something to do with work. There could be somebody coming in that has seen the Divine Feminine working, or has seen some of the work that they've been doing, wanting to come in and work with them. Somebody has some clarity now, yeah? Or maybe the Divine Feminine, I feel like somebody is learning something from someone. They're looking at someone and learning something from someone. I'm also seeing here with this 4 of Swords that there is some kind of unwritten or unspoken communication as well. Please clarify the 4 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Divine Feminine is looking at some very dark cards here, yeah? Even the 10 is quite blue, and even this, she's got some dark cards here, or they've got some dark cards here. Now, working through issues around, could be something to do with the twin flame energy here with the 4 of Wands. Somebody felt abandoned or left out of a situation in the past. And I feel like somebody may have got clarity about that. Wanting to come in, wanting to work. Let's have a look at the Divine Masculine. Devil card. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo energy here. We also have a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo with the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil is also Capricorn. So this can be a Capricorn person or a Taurus or Virgo that the Divine Masculine is pulling away from here. They're wanting to leave some kind of energy in the past so that they can move towards the future. I feel like there's some kind of bigger picture as well, some kind of long-term plan, but they may be waiting for something to come in. Yeah. Looking for an opportunity, I'm hearing as well, or waiting for the opportunity. Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Hangman. Yes, they're waiting on an opportunity. They're waiting for something to come in. Possibly, yeah, I feel like here as well, I'm getting they've got something behind their back here. Feeling a bit hung up in their situation at the present because they may be waiting for this opportunity or for this thing to come in. We have the Page of Swords here with the Death card, so it could be that somebody feels like somebody's watching them, or we have the Spy card here, yeah? Could feel like somebody's watching something, or they're waiting for some kind of energy to clear before they move forward, I'm getting. They're still kind of on rocky ground with the situation, I'm hearing. Five of Wands. They don't want there to be some kind of jealousy or some kind of competition here, some kind of rivalry. It talks about minor blockages with the Five of Wands. Also talks about situations where it starts off as kind of playful banter, but it can end up getting nasty. Also, be careful of your temper because it could ruin something. We have a partnership in the future, I'm feeling. The Divine Masculine is feeling like he has his whole world in his hands. We have this energy here which is stuck to the building, which I feel like is like this area has been conquered here. This castle has been conquered. The Divine Masculine is looking for his next thing to conquer. Yeah. I'm also feeling as well that the Divine Masculine at this present time, they're wanting to connect more to their intuition, to this body of water here, but I feel like there's a boundary up, or they feel like they can't come forward at present. Maybe they're waiting for communication here with the Four of Swords. That both parties have got this Four of Swords in reverse, so I'm also feeling like the Divine Masculine is communicating with the Divine Feminine. There's this kind of unwritten communication that they have. We have the Emperor in reverse. I also feel like that could be somebody who's kind of, there could be some kind of authority or something that you're waiting for. The Emperor can be quite controlling, quite dominating. Somebody may be totally using their head over their heart to make decisions as well. Underneath that we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like somebody may be holding back from their emotions here. They may be pulling back and not really communicating, or not really wanting to come in and give this cup straight away, because they're kind of gauging how much they should give, because maybe in some senses they feel like they've given too much in the past and kind of been washed up on the shore, so to speak, or washed up against the rocks. There may be a third party situation here with the Three of Cups that they're trying to sort out, or they're trying to kind of bring some kind of project to a sense of completion. So, Divine Feminine. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is learning something. She is progressing in terms of her skills, mastering something, putting more energy into work. There was some kind of fears of abandonment, but I feel like that whatever that is, that's been kind of more stabilized. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Four of Cups. I'm feeling like certain situations may not be in the Divine Feminine's favour at this time, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and we have the World in reverse. Both of those talk about heavy karma, and I feel like it may be forcing a situation where the Divine Feminine has to make a decision with this Four of Cups in reverse here. A major decision perhaps. We have the Sun card. This is about clarity. This is about the Divine Feminine receiving clarity about how to move forward. This is the Divine Feminine. Also, I'm getting here that we have this energy of rebirth. It's almost like second life. I'm also getting freedom. Sun card is about abundance, joy, connecting to that. And in some ways with this reading, the Divine Feminine is saying, at the end of the day, that is what matters. Yeah? Being happy, being stable, not feeling like they've been left out in the cold in all these situations, not feeling like it's almost like they're in some senses, I'm getting that at one point they was like watching their life from the outside and wasn't even allowed into their own life, so to speak. That's quite deep. Yeah, the King of Cups. This can talk about somebody coming in to help the Divine Feminine, some kind of professional coming in that helps the Divine Feminine. Can also talk about some kind of counselling perhaps, or something creative that the Divine Feminine attaches to that kind of heals, I'm getting. Yeah, especially with the Four of Swords as well. I'm getting it's something creative that Divine Feminine has that heals her. We also have two King of Cups, both on each side, so I feel like the love is a mutual. Yeah. Princess of Pentacles in reverse. There may be a situation at the moment that is needing to be put on hold in some way as well, in order to feel like here as well, we've got somebody who's decided that they don't want to invest in a situation. They've decided, and I'm getting it's not necessarily to do with the Divine Masculine. I feel like they've decided to not invest in a situation that's taken them out of alignment with their spiritual purpose. I'm getting with the Knight of Cups there as well, the Lovers and the Princess of Pentacles. Alignment is very important. Wishes are very important, and even through the darkness, I'm seeing that the Divine Feminine is still trying to find that light, still trying to find the God within. I'm also feeling here like there was a situation that wasn't going to grow until she did, or until they did. Queen of Cups underneath the deck. Underneath that we have the Empress in reverse. Yeah, there was something that was causing lack of growth, maybe making the Divine Feminine feel like a victim, or the Divine Feminine feels like a victim in a certain situation regarding this, or feeling like, you know what, things are just not going my way. I've done all this spiritual work, I found God within, and maybe the Divine Feminine's faith is being tested, just in terms of whether this relationship is actually going to manifest or not, or whether this situation is actually going to clear or not. But it is Divine Feminine. I feel like people are seeing the work that you're doing, and that it's going to radiate out to others. This is the Ten of Cups. This is where what you're doing is able to help others, is able to reach out to the community, is able to make some kind of difference. And in the same way that the divine masculine may be getting mentally challenged, the divine feminine is getting karmically challenged, I feel. And in order to escape some of that, it's about possibly making different decisions. Yeah? Because I feel like that's blocked love, that's blocked new beginnings. So the divine feminine felt like somebody was taking her off of her throne in some sense. But I feel like what comes after is more stability. Let me just take an energy card for each of them to finish this out. So, the divine masculine, what is his advice at present? Or how do we balance the masculine sides? We have fifth chakra. This is about the throat chakra. This is 39. So that's 12. The divine masculine is hung up right now. He's not communicating. He's needing to communicate more with this throat chakra here. He's needing to clear some of that energy. Let's see in response what the divine feminine's advice is. Angel of strength. So that the divine feminine is being asked to stay strong. Yeah, through all of this. She's being asked to keep her personal power, to hold on to her personal power, to give herself time to heal, or themselves time to heal. Whereas the masculine side here is being told to communicate, to open their throat chakra, and that will bring in what they need. So yeah, maybe the divine masculine needs to communicate to the divine feminine about how about whatever. There's some kind of communication, and I feel like the divine feminine here is kind of got her back to the divine masculine here, and she's just kind of dealing with whatever. And I feel like the divine masculine, yeah, is just needing to communicate, maybe communicate this vision to the feminine. Yeah. But I feel like there's some fears around that. They're hung up around that. They still may be needing to make sacrifices. There still may be blocks in the way. So, I really do hope this has helped. If you like a personal reading from me, all the information is in the box below. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching.